day 9, 50 days of Fuego. Today we'll be making the cocktail that kept rum relevant over the last couple decades, the drink that absolutely everyone loves and pretty much every bartender hates to make, the Mojito. Okay, honesty time. A Mojito was not really in the plans for this series of cocktails. I usually try to do things that people don't know about, something that's different, something that people aren't used to. A Mojito is probably one of the most ordered cocktails over the last few years. Almost every bar can make them. You make them at home all the time, and there are just a few ingredients. It's rum, a little bit of sugar or simple syrup, fresh limes, a little bit of mint, some club soda, and if you're feeling frisky, maybe a little bit of fresh fruit that's muddled in with the limes. But I'm going to show you a way that you can up not just your Mojito game, but any cocktail game that uses sugar or simple syrup, and something that I feel has probably jump-started the craft cocktail movement over the last decade, and that is flavored syrups. Okay, new segment, diagram time. So, simple syrup is really easy to make. Like I said in other videos, it's just 1 part water, 1 part sugar, done. You have simple syrup. You can use measuring cups to measure it out. A lot of the big cocktail bars actually use a kitchen scale to make sure that they're getting the exact same amount. But when it really comes down to it, simple, easy, you can do it at home. This is where the cool part comes in. To incorporate the sugar and the water together, usually you have to heat it a little bit to make sure that you just get one solution. When you're heating it, you can actually add flavors that will impart flavors onto the cocktail itself. So let's talk about that. So, adding flavors. While that sugar and water are trying to incorporate, again, don't boil it, you don't want evaporation, that means you're losing water. You can add flavors to that. So in that pot, just throw maybe a little bit of fruit, some pineapple, some strawberry, maybe a little bit of citrus peel. If you want some herbaceousness, add a little bit of mint, add a little bit of basil, maybe a little jalapeno if you want a little bit of heat. It's really easy to make a custom syrup that'll go with the other flavors in your cocktail. So let's make a Mojito. So we talked about the ingredients of a Mojito before. Of course, a little rum, some limes, mint, club soda. But what is this? What? This is a green tea simple syrup. So what I did before is I took a little bit of green tea, made a heavy tea out of it, and added it to a little bit of sugar, equal parts of course, mixed it up, and we got a green tea simple syrup. So this is going to add a green tea flavor to our regular Mojito. So let's take half of a lime that we've cut into wedges. Let's go ahead and muddle that down. Now don't add your mint yet, and I'll show you why in just a second. But make sure you muddle this really, really well to make sure we get all that juice out and make sure we get the oils out of those peels. Now we're going to add about 1.5 ounces of our FWAYGO White Rum. We're going to add about 3/4 ounce of our green tea simple syrup. And now this is where the mint comes in. Again, you don't want to muddle the hell out of mint. All the flavor of mint actually comes from the base, these little hairs at the bottom of the leaves. So crushing it, you just get basically leaf. You get the taste of plant. You don't get much of the mint at all. So we're just going to actually rub those a little bit before we throw them in the glass. Just going to release those oils a little bit. And of course, once we shake it up, it's going to add a good bit of that essence too. We'll go ahead and add our ice. And we'll shake away. All right, so I like mine strained over fresh ice. So we're gonna pour in our club soda straight into the shaker. I like it strained because it keeps all that kind of green stuff out of your teeth and out of your straw. So we're gonna pour that over our fresh ice. Garnish with a little bit of lightly bruised mint. I'm going to make sure we release those aromatics. And just a touch of lime. Ooh, Jet's going to be mad she's not here for this one. This is damn good. Yeah, you can definitely taste that green tea. That really adds to the herbaceousness of both the Fuego and the mint that we garnished with. It's just an overall, like, just fantastic cocktail. This is why people order these so much, because they're really delicious. So, go ahead and try to make some syrups at home. It's really easy. You try different flavor combinations. You don't just have to do one flavor. If you're doing a pineapple, add a little bit of tarragon. If you're doing a mint, add a little bit of strawberry. See what comes out of it. It'll really kind of up your cocktail game, and just find a cocktail that uses simple syrup. Make a syrup that goes along with the flavors of the cocktail, add it in, and you've got a completely new cocktail, something that's all your own. It's really fantastic, and you get really great results. So thanks again for joining us on day 9 of 50 Days of Fuego for kind of the mojito. I don't know, for syrups maybe, I guess. Enjoy their cocktail. Leave us some comments below if you have any questions. Please contact us. Leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for watching 50 Days of Fuego. We'll see you tomorrow.